Okay, week 1 of your gym-based beginner program. We're going to be working chest, shoulders and triceps. Okay, what we're going to use today is a training method called pyramid. If you don't know about this yet or haven't watched the videos, you can either watch them or just let me lead you through it right now. All a pyramid is where you start your very first set. Okay, so set is the actual number of times we're going to do the exercise. Reps are the amount of repetitions. Okay, and the actual training method is the method I'm going to be using around it. So what we're going to do is, on a pyramid, you're going to do your first set of 15 reps. It's going to be 15 reps, and then the second set the weight goes up, and you do another set of 15, which this time will be more challenging, and then the weight goes up again after your rest period. I'll talk about that in a second. Okay, then your weight goes up again, you bring it down to 12 reps, and then your weight goes up again and you take it down to 10 reps or 10 to 12 reps. You can continue to do that. You can continue to go up in weight and continue to go down. So that's that. That's all we're going to do on this particular workout. But otherwise, when I'm going to talk about rest periods and breathing quickly, rest periods. I like to keep things between 40 to a minute at most. If you keep to a certain rest period, no matter what you're doing in terms of training the muscle groups, you always know where you are in terms of strength and your progression. You can shorten rest periods to make it harder. You can if you're going heavier in the set, you can make it a little bit longer in the rest periods, but pretty much anything between, let's say, not 40, let's say 30 to a minute, okay? Rest between. Breathing, as long as you're breathing throughout the set, don't panic too much because breathing will come naturally, eventually. So we always breathe out on the positive and in on the negative. But if you get lost with that, just make sure you're breathing. Now, before you start this program or before you start any workout, you should be doing at least a 5-minute warm-up, be it on a step, okay, or just a step up and down on a bike, on a treadmill. Just a little warm-up to get the blood flowing through the body, get you mentally focused and getting you ready. So you're going to kind of, because not little people kind of come into the gym and they've got a lot of problems in their minds and they need to clear that out. They need to clear that out. But otherwise, yep, and then you're going to stretch. So a quick stretch for the chest is here. Just do this and stretch as best as you can. So my hands are that way around. Okay, there. Good. And then you stretch your triceps if you want from overhead here, there, or from behind the back. So you put the back of your hands low, put your back, put your elbows forward. Okay, and your shoulder stretch, arm across your body, put your hand just above your elbow joint and look the opposite direction, pull your arm gently towards you. And the same this side. You're going to do that throughout the workout as well. So if you're working your chest, stretch your chest as best you can, or if you've got a parallel dip bar, you put your hands in, you lean into it and really stretch your chest from there. I'm not going to go too much into stretching on this, in this particular video, but you must stretch between each set and make sure that you're just fully stretched when you're resting. So when you're resting, you don't just sit there, stretch the muscle group you're working, or stretch all 3 muscle groups, because they all work together really well, these particular muscle groups. So your training split this particular week will be, so training split is, today is chest, shoulders and triceps. Say it's Monday today, and then Wednesday you're going to do back and biceps and core. They work well together. Okay, and then I'd say on Fridays you're having a day's rest in between where you're going to be doing a little bit of cardio. Okay, so I'll talk about that in a second actually before we get started. You're going to be doing your legs. So on the days off, so you're going to go Monday, Wednesday and Friday if you can. Okay, on them days off I want a little bit of cardio. Just in the morning maybe before you eat. So we'll talk about if you watch a video on fasted cardio, or in the evening after work. Nothing major at the moment. It needs to be low key. We don't go hammer and tongs from day one. Okay, you've got to take it reasonably easy. So if you don't, you're stalled after a couple of weeks, and your body, you could even get ill. Okay, it's a bit too much of a shock to the system. So if I suddenly then on the Monday I train, then on Tuesday I'll go out for an hour's run or whatever. Okay, no, just a gentle walk or a power walk will do for now, and we're going to gauge your level as such, and then we're just going to work from there. So week 1 is a little bit learning, but it's also tapping into ourselves and finding out what level we're at. Right, enough said there. Let's get on with this. So first off, we're going to go straight to a dumbbell bench press, a flat dumbbell bench press. What I mean by that is the bench is flat. Okay, so pick up a set of dumbbells, we're coming to here, don't forget your form, feet firm in the floor, shoulder blades back. I shouldn't be doing this for your head, I'm just doing that for the camera. Okay, from here, press and squeeze your chest. If you're not too sure, click on the chest video below in terms of the description. It will take you to the full demonstration of how to do a dumbbell press. But otherwise, we're going to do our first set of 15 reps, okay, all the way through about that sort of pace, making sure you're fully controlled all the way through the movement, fully controlled, don't drop down, don't power up too much, don't roll the shoulders forward, keep that all back, okay, and squeeze the chest as best as you can. If you're trying to touch these 2 points together, so when you press it's like that, and you squeeze that chest. From there, you might rest for say 30 seconds. Straight after that, you pick up a heavier set, and we go again for another set of 15. Here, okay, this set should feel a little bit harder. Okay, that set's done, you pick up a heavier set, go to 12 reps. That set done, pick up a heavier set of weights, go to 10 reps or 10 to 12 reps, and that will do. Okay, that will do for that. Then you're going to rest a little bit in between all this. You're going to be stretching. You're going to go to a flat bench fly. So from here, normal form, feet firm in the floor, shoulder blades back. Don't bring the dumbbells right to the centre of the mat unless you can really squeeze your chest. Just here, there, all the way down, and squeeze. If you're not too sure how to do this, click on the video link below. It'll be underneath the actual video, and you can go and watch the demonstration how to do a bench fly. But otherwise here, and we do our standard set of 15. The first set should be reasonably easy. And then once again, after you've rested, you go for another set of 15 with heavier weights, and then a set of 12 with heavier weights, and a set of 10 with heavier weights, or 10 to 12 reps. And you can keep going up if you want to add like 4 to 5 sets in, but at the moment I just stick with this. It's just finding out how your body's going to respond, and we're working out, okay? We're just working out the chest muscle and just waking it up at the moment. From here, after this, if you've got, hopefully, a set of cables in your gym, you're going to go over to the cables. So I'm going to move this out of the way, over here. Let's go. Right. And you're going to go to a cable fly. So you're going to pick both handles up. Put one foot in front of you. If you're not too sure, once again, watch the demonstration video. Chest out. Okay, picking a weight, you can get an easy set of good old 15. So you're going to connect with your muscle. Connect with your chest muscle and squeeze the chest. Okay, nice easy reps. Don't rush through it, don't drop back. Now if you're feeling it in the shoulders too much, you're bringing your shoulders forward too much. Keep the shoulders back. Your hands are hooks. These are hooks. Okay, they're only here to pull it round. You're pulling round with the chest and with this part of your arm here. So once again, you're going to do the standard set of 15. And then put the weight up a little bit and go for another 15. And then a weight up again. I think you're seeing a pattern here. Okay, and then weight up again to 12 reps. After you've rested, obviously. And then you rest again. And then you go up again in weight. 10 to 12 reps. That'll do. Okay, that'll do for now. From there, you're going to go to a flat bench dumbbell pullover. So I'm going to adjust the camera again just for you. Just a little bit down there. Good. Put the bench sideways. Now, this is slightly different. I just want you to give me 15 reasonably challenging reps on this. Okay, so don't pair it up on this. So you're just going to give me 15 reasonably challenging reps. So the first set you'll kind of be able to gauge your weight. So bring it here, arms nice and straight, so it's a straight arm, pull over, not a bent arm. Okay, from here, go as deep as you can, make sure your feet are firm in the floor. And we squeeze the hands together, and then bring it up to about here, there, and squeeze the chest. So you're working the top part of your chest. As the dumbbell comes over, hold it in the hands like that. Okay, I don't want to go too much in demonstration because we've got demonstration videos, but don't hold it like that. I don't want the dumbbell doing this. I want the dumbbell to be parallel all the way through the movement. Okay, so as it comes up, I want it staying like that as such. Okay, standard set, 15 reps, 4 times round. Okay, that's that done. Then we're going to move on to shoulders. Okay, I'll see you in a second. Bye. Okay, so moving on to shoulders. All you're going to do is a set of standard side laterals. and a set of front and a set of rear raises. So front raise, double dumbbell raises, side laterals and rear. Okay, the first set is going to be your side lateral raises. It's the same training method. Okay, pyramid up. I'm going to keep enforcing this. So basically it's going to be 15 easy reps. Okay, 15 easy reps, and then the next set it goes heavier, so 15 more challenging, and then heavier until you hit about 12 reps, and then heavier again until you hit 10 to 12 reps, and then you can possibly do another set after that depending how you're feeling. So from there, so I'm going to show you a couple of side laterals from the front, and this is from the side. As you can see, I've slightly bent my elbow because we lead from the elbows. We don't lead from the hands or anything, okay? You're using your elbows to lift, you're just using your hands to hold the dumbbells with. Other than that, that's that, so you can do that set. From there, you're going to then go to your front raises in the same training method. So you're going to do 15, okay, 15, good, heavy, rest, heavier again, okay, harder set of 15, rest, and then 12 with a heavier set, and so forth. And then you're going to go to your rear delts after that. Lean forward, arms here, and raise and pull your shoulder blades back as you come to the rear. So you lift, and then you pull the shoulder blades back. Same again, okay, pyramid up, exactly the same. So if you're finding that you're not quite hitting the particular rep range, so say I've said, well, I have said 15, 15, 12, and then 10 or 12 reps, okay, it's not a massive issue. Not a massive issue. So say if all of a sudden you've done your set where you should be hitting 12 odd reps, and it suddenly drops down to 8 reps or something. Don't panic. As long as you're not dropping right down into the say 4 or 5 rep range, that's fine. That's fine. Just stick with that weight on the next one, or maybe lower the weight a little bit and try and. So if you stick with the weight, try and give you another set of 8. If you want, you just lower the weight a little bit and then bring the reps back up, as long as you're not going right back up into the 15 rep range. So don't panic about the reps too much. As long as you're coming down in the reps and going up in the weights, that's the main principle. I'm just trying to keep it simple with telling you certain rep ranges. But otherwise, if you've got any questions about that, contact me. Okay. So what we're going to move on to next is a rope press down. A rope press down. So we're going to triceps. Okay. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to connect my rope up. Okay, in fact I'm going to move the camera just a little bit closer. To there. Okay. Standing rope press down. If you're not too sure, watch the demonstration video. I'll show you from a couple of different angles. So you want to be standing about here, so when you pull down, the angle of that cable isn't quite 45 and it's not level either. It's half and half. So you can do the same training principle. Okay, good. Let's just show you the actual move first. So if I was doing that from there, I've got the rope apart like this and I keep it apart. Now remember, these are pivots. Okay, they don't like to do too much of this particular move where you're actually rotating the elbow joints. They want to be pivoted. So if you are going to bring the rope together, you need to tuck the elbows a bit tighter and pivot from there. Okay, so you're going to do your standard set of 15 reps. 15 reps. Okay, and then heavier again, another 15, heavier again, 12 reps, and so forth. After that, you're going to go to an overhead extension off of a cable. So what you want to do is you want to just adjust that camera just a tad. Now, so what you want to do is, one foot in front of the other. Stabilise yourself, tighten your belly, keep your body tall, and make sure the back of your arm is level with the floor. So my back of my arm is now level with the floor. Okay? Keeping the rope apart. Here, make sure you go right behind your head, so you get a full stretch in the tricep, and push towards the wall in front of you. Same training principle. 15, 15, 12, 10 to 12 reps, with rest in between, stretching in between sets. Okay, good. From there, you're then going to go straight over to a set of dumbbell kickbacks. Get yourself a set of dumbbells. Elbow level, back of your arm level with the ceiling. Okay, you do seated or standing and squeeze. Completely controlled. It should be called a kickback, should be called a pushback, because a lot of people do that. No, okay? So what I don't want you to do is coming right up here either. You're going to start the position there. So I've got a 90-degree angle tucked inside my elbow here, to the inside of my elbow. Here, good, and squeeze. And let the rear show you from this angle. I twist my wrist a little bit. There. Same again. 15, 15, 12, 10, or 12, and see how you feel. Okay? Don't overdo it on the first week. First week is about learning, understanding how the muscle's going to, how it's going to respond, and it's waking you up, and you're gauging your fitness level to a point. Although you might feel sore from this, you might not. If you're not that sore, then you could have gone a little bit harder. You could have gone a little bit heavier, maybe. But otherwise, yeah, don't forget about engaging the muscle. So squeezing the muscles, using the muscle group. Always tighten your belly. Okay. So anything you do, if you're not feeling it, so if you're doing a bench press, if you're not feeling it in the chest, or you're not engaging or squeezing enough, keep going over demonstration videos and you will eventually get it. If not, contact me and I will tell you where you're going wrong. Other than that, that's day 1 done on chest on week 1. Okay, see you in the next one, which will be back, biceps and core. Oh, one last thing, sorry. Hopefully you didn't turn the video off. You've got to be doing a little bit of cardio in between this on your days off. So tomorrow, at some point, even if you just bung your trainers on and don't worry too much about nutrient timing. There is a video on nutrient timing, I might put it into this particular program as well. But otherwise, don't worry about that, just get out and get active. So maybe first thing in the morning before you go to work, or when you get home from work. I just need a little bit of cardio in between this. That's if you're trying to lose weight and tone up. If we're hypertrophy, which is just muscle building, okay, if it's just muscle building, don't worry too much about that just yet, unless I've asked you to lose weight prior to going on to a bulk. But other than that, okay, that said, see you next one. Bye.